He left Singapore on April 30th for what might have seemed like a short getaway to Johor Bahru. Days later, a horrifying video surfaced, an 18-year-old student from the Singapore Institute of Management tied up, beaten, gagged and forced to beg for his life. His kidnappers weren't just after money, they wanted over $500,000. And they threatened to kill him and harvest his organs if the ransom wasn't paid. How did a simple trip across the Causeway become a living nightmare? Welcome back to 2230. Today, we unpack one of the most chilling stories involving cross-border crime in recent memory, one that touches on the safety of international students, the tactics of transnational syndicates, and how Malaysia and Singapore responded in the race to save a young man's life. Let's go back to where it all started. The victim, a Chinese national and IT student at SIM, entered Johor Bahru from Singapore on April 30th. It remains unclear why he went there or whether he was lured. 2 days later, his parents, based in Dubai, received a horrifying video through his QQ account. Their only child was shown tied to a chair, dressed only in underwear, being assaulted and waterboarded, his mouth taped shut. The kidnappers initially demanded 500,000 yuan. Hours later, they raised it to 3.5 million yuan, approximately 624,000 Singapore dollars. The threat escalated: pay or they'd kill the boy and sell his organs. It wasn't just extortion. It was terror in its rawest form. Panicked, his parents immediately flew into Malaysia and filed a police report. Credit to the Malaysian authorities, who quickly launched a multi-state operation involving the Serious Crimes Unit. Within 48 hours, the student was found at a petrol station in Kedah, fully dressed, injured but alive. But the mystery didn't end there. A 23-year-old Chinese national was arrested at Penang International Airport. He claimed he didn't know he was part of a kidnapping plot. Instead, he said he received a call from someone claiming to be Chinese police, accusing him of fraud. To clear his name, he was told to film anti-fraud videos which later turned out to be the torture clips sent to the victim's parents. He says he didn't know they were being used for extortion. Now this raises serious concerns. Could criminal syndicates be impersonating law enforcement to manipulate others into becoming unknowing accomplices? And are students, especially international ones, being specifically targeted by such scams? SIM, in response, said they are in touch with the family and constantly remind students about safety protocols. Still, this incident reveals how even the most well-behaved and independent students, as described by the victim's parents, can fall prey. Here's where we turn the mic to you. Should more safeguards be in place for cross-border travel by students? Should platforms like QQ bear more responsibility in preventing their services from being used for such crimes? And what should parents of overseas students do differently to maintain a better sense of connection? If you found this story eye-opening, drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you're a parent or student yourself, let us know, what precautions do you take when traveling across borders? Give us a like, share this video to raise awareness, and don't forget to subscribe to 2230 for more deep dives into the stories that matter. Stay informed, stay cautious and stay safe.